I left with a suitcase and a prayer in my chest. A young girl with big faith, trying to figure out the rest. Cold nights and long buses, new streets, no one knew my name. I smiled like I was alright, but inside nothing felt the same. I learned how to be strong without making a sound. Held tears in my pillow, wouldn't let them touch the ground. I worked while I was weary, I studied through the pain. And every time I whispered your name, you met me there again. You carried me here through every silent battle, every heartbreak, every fear. When I had no words left and I was running on tears, you held me together. God, you carried me here. You carried me here. So some days I gave out comfort while I was breaking too, helping other hurting people while I was healing wounds. Trying to pay the rent, trying to send love home, trying to stay faithful, and I felt so alone. There were nights I felt forgotten, like heaven had gone still. But somehow in the darkness, your mercy found me still. When my strength was at its limit, when my soul was almost gone, you breathed into my dry bones and taught my heart to go on. You carried me here through every silent battle, every heartbreak, every fear. When I had no words left and I was running on tears, you held me together. God, you carried me here. Yeah, you carried me here. I know what it means to be tired and still get up again. I know what it means to look blessed when you've been fighting within. I know what it means to trust God when the numbers don't make sense, to worship in the waiting and still call it confidence. So this is for the woman who cries and still goes on, for the dreamer with 2 jobs trying hard to stay strong, for the daughter who left home but keeps her faith alive, for the one who almost gave up but somehow still survived. You carried me here through every closed door, every lonely year, when my hands were empty and my future was unclear. You made a way for me. God, you carried me here. You carried me here. I should have broken. I should have lost my mind. I should have lost my mind. I should have stopped believing and stopped believing. After all I survived, but your hand was on me even when I couldn't see. Every pain had a purpose, every tear watered me. Now I sing with the scars, not ashamed of the rain, 'cause the places that hurt me are the places you change. And if my story can reach one soul, then every step was worth it. You were writing glory in the middle of the burden. You carried me here from the pain to the promise, from the valley to here, from the nights full of questions to a faith that is clear. I'm still when I was hidden. When I was hidden, you carried me. When nobody saw, you carried me here. Through it all, now I lift up my hands, not because life was easy, but because you were faithful when the road was not easy. And I'll sing for the broken, for the tired, for the real. If you carried me this far, then I know you'll carry me still. You carried me here, through every silent battle, every heartbreak, every fear. When I had no words left, and I was running on tears.